Have you ever wondered who voiced some of our favorite agents in Counter-Strike? Well, I bet your mind is about to explode when I tell you the gentleman who voiced the SWAT and FBI counter-terrorists also voiced Sergeant Jon St from the Halo franchise. Today we're going to be going through some of the many iconic voice actors from Counter-Strike, and I think some of the names in this video will come as a huge surprise to you guys watching. Let's check it out. We'll circle back to David Scully in just a moment, but I think it's mandatory that you start off a list like this with one of the originators. MacMillan and Jess Cliffe were of course the creators of the Half-Life Counter-Strike mod, which Valve would later purchase the rights to, offer them both jobs, and re-release Counter-Strike as its own game. I think that most people by now know that Jess Cliffe was a voice actor for Counter-Strike, but in case you didn't, Cliffe created radio commands,
Go, go, go! Stick together, team. Enemy spotted.
hostage sounds,
Okay, let's go. Let's get the hell out of here.
and was also the announcer in-game.
Terrorists win.
Min was not a part of the voice acting, as he stated in the past that both of them collectively agreed that Cliffe sounded better. Now, back to David Scully, since I know a lot of you were probably shocked to see the teaser in the intro. David Scully was a voice actor for the FBI and SWAT counter-terrorists in CSGO. But did you know his most notable work was voice acting in the Halo franchise as Sergeant Jon St?
That's weapons fire. Somebody's shooting.
Fire in the hole. Be careful. Let's all make it home tonight.
He got cover. Bastards took cover.
There you go. The bomb is on the ground.
You hear it, right? Crazy, isn't it? Scully also did some other voices for Halo, including Brutes and Elites, various characters in the Sly Cooper series, a few Dota 2 characters, and much more. Unfortunately, it isn't too clear on Scully's whereabouts in 2025. He seems to live a pretty private life. There's not a whole lot of information about him in the current day on the internet, which has led to some speculation on his retirement, and some people even wondering if he passed away. All we can hope for is that he is alive and well. This dude is a legend. Valeria Jenner is a character played by Elle Newlands from the Counter-Strike universe that was used for Operation Bloodhound, Wildfire, and Broken Fang in CSGO. We all know it's been years since we've gotten an operation in Counter-Strike, so in case you forgot, in the Counter-Strike operation lore, Jenner is the highest ranked member of the terrorist faction Phoenix Connexion. Another excellent casting for this somewhat small role in Counter-Strike's history, but what's going to shock you is the other roles she's played as well. Outside of the Counter-Strike operations, Elle's impressive resume shows her voice acting as Freya from Skyrim
I have attended to Storm, learning his ways.
and Horizon from Apex Legends.
You know, science isn't exactly an exact science. Right, dears? Time for a bit of a float.
She's done some work for Diablo 4, World of Warcraft, the cartoons Adventure Time, and the Looney Tunes, but there's literally too many to name. Her resume is impressively lengthy. Next on the list we have Tony Curran, who voiced the SAS counter-terrorist faction. I'm sure everybody watching this is very familiar with these voice lines.
Go, go, go. Let's go. Move it. Move it. Come on, chop, chop. Move it, son.
Now that you're probably going, yeah, we get it, Bizzy. Get on with the jaw dropper already. Well, fine, I will. What if I told you Tony Curran has also voiced Captain MacMillan in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3?
You're on everyone's shit list, John. There's no way I could get you clearance.
And Yuri.
I was young and patriotic when I first met Vladimir Makarov.
Yeah, pretty fucking insane, right? What if I told you he also made appearances on Sons of Anarchy as Gaines, who was the president of the Indian Hills Charter? He also played the priest that got brutally murdered in Blade 2.
Will someone just shut him the fuck up? Yeah, gotta fuck that stupid.
Yeah, this dude is triple OG. Speaking of triple OGs, let's talk about Jon St. John, another heavy-hitting voice actor. For Counter-Strike, he was actually only a really small role, which I think is a damn shame. He voiced the Commander, which I'm sure none of you even know who the hell this is. It's the weapons course instructor that walks you through the basics of the game. Incredible fumble on behalf of Valve, if you ask me. How could you get Jon St. John to voice act for your game, that is a huge hit by the way, and get him to voice an invisible character in a part of the game that 98% of people haven't even had a brain cell come up with the idea of clicking?
Way to hit the giant wood target. You just saved democracy.
This legend is the voice of Duke fucking Nukem, for crying out loud.
I'll rip your head off and shit down your neck. I've got balls of steel. I've said that 1,000,000 times now. I think that was 1,000,001 actually. But it never gets old. I love it.
He's voiced numerous characters for multiple Half-Life games, and Big the Cat as well as E-123 Omega across a few different Sonic titles. I mean, this guy's absolutely legendary, and he only got to do the invisible weapons course instructor? Come on, Valve. Dempsey Pappion is the last name on the list for today. He voiced the pirate terrorist that came out when CSGO was released. These, in my opinion, are some of the most unique and creative agents. However, I think Dempsey's resume of voice acting outside of Counter-Strike just adds a whole other layer of how unique the pirates really are. Yup. That's right, that's him right there getting a cameo in the Lorax. He also voiced Rain for Mortal Kombat in 2019.
Outlander, you are finished. Fight!
This next one is definitely going to knock your socks off. He also played Tendaji one time on Disney Channel's That's So Raven.
Like a mother lion protecting a young from a pack of hyenas.
Okay.
How insane is that? The dude from That's So Raven has voice acting done in Mortal Kombat and in Counter-Strike. Absolutely wild. These are only some of the many famous voices behind our beloved Counter-Strike agents. If you guys learned something new today, be sure to hook your boy up with a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. I always love reading comments as well, so be sure to drop me a comment below and tell me which unknown fact blew your mind the most, or if you want to see a part 2 to this video. More videos like this are in the midst of being edited as this video is being released, so be on the lookout for that. Thanks y'all for watching. Peace.